Last Saturday, the Inter-School Inter-Varsity Christian Fellowship held a seminar at the Burbis High School. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
We pray that when you leave here, that you will not leave the same, but you will make different choices, and that your relationship with God will become even stronger, and you as an individual become better wherever God placed you, whether at school, in your community, in your church, wherever He placed you, that you would be an example.
Miss Joselle Wint as she welcomed the young participants to the inaugural Inter-School Inter-Varsity Christian Fellowship's Burbis Student Seminar, which was held on Saturday last at the Burbis High School Auditorium under the theme, How to Love with Your Clothes On, Promoting Sexual Purity Among Students. Before the introduction of the guest speakers were made, the participants sang a few songs, and a special item was done by students of the J.C. Chandy Singh Secondary School.
Nobody can care like He does. Nobody can heal like He does.
Mr. Jonathan Cyril, lecturer attached to the New Amsterdam Technical Institute, then explained to the students the meaning of the term purity.
By definition, purity is freedom from contamination, or freedom from, moreover, sexual sin. Now, it is very important for us to stay pure. Why is so? It requires, by God, for us to be pure. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 3 to 5, the Bible tells us that it's God's will for us to be pure, and His will for us to be holy. So He wants us to stay away from sexual sin. And sexual sin is something that is in our society that people loves to do and don't, have this idea about it. They're not aware, they're not knowledgeable about it. And the thing about sexual sin is that people considers it as something that they see as right and have no knowledge about it.
The National Director of the Inter-School Inter-Varsity Christian Fellowship, Miss Flenlyn Wagabir, then made her presentation.
Author and filmmaker, Haywood is his name, man called Woody Allen, once said, "We are the sum total of our choices. What we choose to submit our lives to will determine the quality of life," I'm continuing, "and the destiny we have." Because Woody Allen said that, we are the sum total of our choices. And I want to really agree with him. If your life is going someplace and you're a Christian, I would want to say that's because you chose Jesus. He makes all of the difference. If you were to come up and you were to slap me and curse me out, I most likely will go to the New Amsterdam police station and you will be locked up this evening. And that's as a result of your, right? We are the sum total, thanks miss, yes, of our choices.
Dr. Melissa Talwa then spoke to the youths on the topic of teenage pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy, right? When you have sex before your time, in the hospital, we have a lot of teenagers coming and they find out that they're pregnant. Because when you were in that state, when you're aroused, or you lose all your sense of control and all of that, before you know it, back you're pregnant. Now what will you do? A lot of persons come, the first thing that comes to mind is that they would want to get rid of the baby, throw away the child, abortion. And then they come to the hospital and then you have to deal with them. Now as Christians, we're advocating, we're against fornication, right? We're telling you, we're trying to educate you about waiting for the right person, waiting until you're ready, waiting when you're married to have sex, so that you will not end up in these situations.
The seminar was highly successful and the organizers are looking forward to hosting the event on an annual basis. Sasha Ramzavan reporting for Channel 8 News.